Monsieur le Président de la République française, cher Emmanuel Macron, Señor Presidente de la República de Costa Rica, estimado Rodrigo Chávez Robles, Excellences, chers amis, permettez-moi d'abord de remercier nos hôtes, les gouvernements de la France et du Costa Rica, d'avoir organisé cette conférence. Et merci à tous d'être là, à Nice à la Belle, ville à la mer d'azur et au ciel pur. Nous voici réunis sur les rives de la Méditerranée, carrefour de continents, de culture et de commerce. Une mer que depuis des millénaires est source de vie et qui nous rappelle notre profonde dépendance à l'égard de l'océan. L'océan produit la moitié de l'oxygène que nous respirons. Il nourrit 3 milliards de personnes et fait vivre 600 millions d'autres. L'économie des océans a plus que doublé en 30 ans et elle continue de croître. Le transport maritime assure à lui seul plus de 80% du commerce mondial. L'océan est notre bien commun par excellence. Pourtant, nous sommes en train de le piller. Les stocks de poissons s'effondrent. La surconsommation et la pêche illégale poussent des espèces au bord de l'extinction. Chaque année, 23 millions de tonnes de plastique sont déversées dans les eaux et asphyxient les écosystèmes. Les émissions de carbone provoquent l'acidification et le réchauffement des océans, détruisant les récifs de corail et accélérant la montée des eaux. Si on ne change pas de cap, cette accélération va submerger les deltas, détruire les récoltes et engloutir les littoraux, menaçant la survie même de nombreuses îles. L'océan absorbe désormais 90% de l'excédent de chaleur piégé par les gaz à effet de serre. Autant de symptômes d'un système en crise et qui se auto-alimente, brisant les chaînes alimentaires, anéantissant les moyens de subsistance, augmentant l'insécurité. Et cette insécurité est exacerbée par la criminalité, piraterie, trafic d'êtres humains, réseaux organisés et pillage des ressources, volent des vies, freinent le développement et privent les communautés côtières de leurs droits. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, since the last UN Ocean Conference in Lisbon, we have seen progress. We have also seen a growing awareness of the deep interconnection between preserving biodiversity and marine ecosystems, combating climate change, and stopping pollution. The Kunming-Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework set a bold pledge to conserve and manage at least 30% of marine and coastal areas by 2030. Member States also adopted the Agreement on Marine Biological Diversity of Areas Beyond National Jurisdiction, a historic breakthrough. I urge all delegations to ratify it and welcome the good news given by President Macron and the momentum this conference is generating towards its swift entry into force. I also call on all countries to agree on an ambitious and legally binding treaty on plastic pollution this year. It is also essential to successfully conclude the agreement on fisheries currently discussed at the World Trade Organization. The International Maritime Organization committed to reach net zero emissions from shipping by 2050. And last year's General Assembly meeting on sea level rise underscored that statehood and sovereignty cannot be undermined by rising seas. This proves multilateralism works, but only if we match words with action. By developing concrete national plans aligned with global targets, by harnessing science, driving innovation, and ensuring fair access to technology, by empowering fishers, indigenous peoples, and youth, and above all, by investing. SDG 14 on life below water remains one of the least funded sustainable development goals. These must change through increased public finance, greater support from development banks, and bold models to unlock private capital. I urge all countries to come forward with bold pledges. Small island developing states need support to build resilience and thrive in the blue economy. Many struggle to access healthy, affordable food, underscoring the urgent need to restore local fisheries and strengthen ocean-based food systems. We must also strengthen maritime security as a pillar of sustainable development. And we must embed ocean priorities across climate, food systems, and sustainable finance. Because without a healthy ocean, there can be no healthy planet. Finally, nations are now addressing navigating new waters on seabed mining. I support the ongoing work of the International Seabed Authority on this important issue. The deep sea cannot become the Wild West. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in an age of turmoil, but the resolve I see here gives me hope. Hope that we can turn the tide, that we can move from plunder to protection, from exclusion to equity, from short-term exploitation to long-term stewardship. We know it's possible. When we reach the global moratorium on commercial whaling, whale populations recovered. When we protect marine areas, life returns. Today we have the opportunity to restore marine abundance. What was lost in a generation can return in a generation. The ocean of our ancestors, teeming with life and diversity, can be more than a legend. It can be our legacy. And I wish you a successful conference. Thank you.